410. Ginger.
Thanks, Meredith. Time right now, 6:46, and it is one of the biggest problems for new parents. How to make sure your baby is getting a full night's sleep. Well, that seems like a big task for many, but one local sleep coach has parents singing her praises. Sherry Mesra teaches parents to set a schedule for their baby and not let the baby set the schedule for the parents. That's the way it should be. Mesra says babies as young as infants have to be taught how and when to sleep. So you're teaching them how to sleep like a baby. Joining me now live in studio is a woman that many people have been interested to talk to because we've been gauging the emails and reading them, is sleep coach Sherry Mesra. Thank you so much, and you've been gracious enough to look at those emails and answer a few of them for us this morning. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you. It's early.
How did you sleep last night? That's what we want to know. Yeah, it's an early morning, but thank you for being here because I think you're going to help a lot of sleepless parents here in the Bay Area. Let's get started with the first emails that we've seen. Jennifer from Odessa asked, I have a 16-month-old who still does not sleep through the night. I thought we would have her on a schedule since she isn't an infant anymore. Is it too late for your program to be effective?
It's not too late.
Yeah.
It's very important that she definitely gets her child sleeping through the night. It's not too late.
How can she get started, though, if she just needs a little bit of help this morning?
Really, she needs to go back and take a look at the entire day. Because what happens during the day, all day long, has an effect on what happens at night. You need to take a look at the naps. You need to take a look at what they're eating. You know, because the child's a little bit older, you know, there are a lot of variables involved. So you really need to go back and take a look at, troubleshoot, see what's going on during the day, and then look at the night. See if there's some what I call conditioned cycles that have happened, that have started, that, you know, it's a cause and effect. The child wakes up, and as a result of the child waking up, the parent goes to the child, and then it starts this cycle that happens at the same time every night because the child is waking because they expect the response, and so mom or dad comes in and does something with that child, whether it be pick up or feed or...
So the baby is conditioned to expect mom and dad to walk through the door.
Right.
All right. Wanda Daniels from St. Petersburg, she asked, what % of babies who follow this training continue to breastfeed for at least the first year? I've heard many babies, stories of babies who sleep uninterrupted having a difficult time meeting their nursing needs during the day, which of course leads to early weaning.
Well, you really can't put a percentage on it because a lot of it is, it's a choice that the mother makes as to how long that she chooses to breastfeed, and also how much milk production that the mother has.
Sure.
I encourage every mother to try breastfeeding, to breastfeed as long as they want to. But you have to also train the breasts because the breasts have milk in them, and if you work on it on a schedule with your breast and your baby, then the breasts actually get into the schedule as well.
And you're also saying, and the one thing that you said is don't let the baby latch on for hours at a time. 30 minutes, that feeding should be over, right?
Yes, definitely. Because if you are efficient feedings is everything. 15 minutes on each breast is enough to drain both breasts. But what ends up happening is a lot of mothers are letting their babies just latch on for a long period of time, so they're not actually getting the nourishment. They're getting the comfort, which that's great to a certain point, but there are other ways to comfort your child as well. And those are the things that I work with my clients on. Let's get them fed, let's get them playing, and let's get them sleeping. On
a regular schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can be done because I've seen it in action, and it is really incredible. And the parents that you have helped, they really do sing your praises.
Thank you.
And thank you for answering those emails, and I hope that helped a lot of moms out there because we've been receiving so many emails about this. Now, if you want to see more of this interview or watch the sleep coach story again, because it really does have even more advice than we had time for right now, just go to TampaBase10.com. We're back after the break.